Dingoes arrived in Australia around 4,000 years ago, brought to the land by Indonesian seafarers. They are of medium size and weigh between 13 to 24 kilos. Colours range from sandy yellow, black, tan, ginger and white. Dingoes have white markings on their chest, feet and tip of the tail. Dingoes are often found across mainland Australia. However, living locations vary depending on water and food resources. Dingoes are carnivorous and are known for their opportunist hunting. Dingoes are pack-orientated animals and have strong hierarchical leaderships. Human psychological factors such as interests, desires, needs and values form perceptions about animals and determines what they are worth. Therefore, different cultural groups do treat animals differently. Since the first introduction of dingoes to Australia, these animals have become interconnected with the Aboriginal people. Dingoes are viewed as enhancements and beneficial to the Aboriginal community as they were used to support their survival and well-being. Dingoes assisted through hunting, protection against predators as a source of warmth, as well as bringing spiritual protection. When white people settled, industrialisation occurred, forcing restrictions on dingo habitat. Since then, the interaction between man and dingo have become problematic. With different lifestyles to those of Aboriginal people, the need for the assistance of dingoes was no longer necessary. Thus, value for the presence of these animals depreciated, which led them to being labelled as pests. Commonly, Westernised people view the relationship dingoes hold within the ecosystem as predaceous. This is a reflection of the negative effects dingo behaviour has on the livelihood of humans. The psychological perspectives reflecting enhanced livelihoods for Aborigines and threatened lifestyles for Westerners reveals a strong variation in the treatment of the animal and how it is perceived. Scientists have outlined consciousness as the awareness of experience, existence, and sensation. Certain aspects of dingo behaviour, such as marking and postural behaviours used for communicating, social relationships through pack hierarchy, self-awareness through hunting tactics, and their playful behaviours all indicate that they are experiencing a level of consciousness, intelligence, and emotion. The dingo is known as an apex predator and an opportunist hunter. Certain cognitions, including problem-solving, reasoning, perception, and high-order cognition such as tool use, are evident in dingo hunting behaviour.
What have you got? What are you girls up to? Give them to me, Elsa. Yeah, no, you cannot steal things out of the kitchen.
The dingo viewed in this short film has been artificially selected and hand-raised. Are her skills evidence of higher-order cognitive processing, or is her behaviour a result of conditioning? Once the dingo has obtained the food, is her flight behaviour experienced as a gain for her emotional enjoyment, or has she instinctively perceived a threat? Nevertheless, what scientists believe to know is simply a reflection of the questions they ask and the way in which the information is presented and interpreted. With this in mind, testing for consciousness, intelligence, and emotional activity in any animal can only be inferred to with a certain degree, as communication across species is limited. Currently, there are great concerns for the welfare and species preservation of the dingo. Having been introduced to Australia 4,000 years ago, the dingo has become a vital contributor to the regulation and preservation of the Australian ecosystem. However, with increasing industrialisation restricting resource availability, interbreeding and management of pest control, the dingo population is struggling to regain a stable place within Westernised Australia. Two concerns for dingo welfare include interactions involving humans and species management procedures. Humans interacting with dingoes create more problems for the dingo than the human, as any dingo found to be engaging with humans unacceptably is destroyed. Mistaken reports of unwanted interactions put the animal at risk of human destruction. This is an underrepresented consequence for the dingo population, as artificial selection will cause evolutionary changes among the species. Educating humans about how to engage with dingoes is an ongoing challenge. However, it is a significant link to better welfare outcomes for the animal. Species management procedures are constantly under review. With the growth of dingo and wild dog hybrids, there is a greater increase of predation on livestock and threat to humans as inherent skills are poorer. To effectively deal with these unwanted behaviours, methods such as baiting, trapping and shooting are involved. There are great welfare concerns around shooting and baiting activity as the death of the animal is slow and extremely distressing and painful. These issues do not meet the requirements for the integrated pest management procedure, as using least toxic methods is not occurring. There is also no guarantee that the only animal to ingest the bait is the one that it is intentionally placed for. Concerns around trapping dingoes involve welfare issues such as subjection to psychological distress, resulting in destructive behaviour leading to broken teeth and limb damage. Despite the negatives, dingo behaviour significantly contributes to the regulation and control of pest populations. Preying on overpopulated species such as rabbits, feral cats, roos and foxes, they are creating a mutualism relationship with humans by providing natural pest control. This is a vital contribution to the ecosystem as it helps provide vegetation stability and a chance for other animal species to thrive. Therefore, there is a significant need for the welfare of these animals to be addressed.